Hi class, in this video I'm going to explain it to you the relations of your P gauge, P absolute and your atmospheric pressure. The actual pressure at a given position is called absolute pressure, indicate P ABS over here, and it is measured relative to absolute vacuum, which is absolute zero pressure. Most pressure measuring devices like what we have in here are calibrated to read zero in the atmosphere, as you can see here, the one that you are using in your lab. And so they indicate the difference between the absolute pressure and the local atmospheric pressure. These differences is called the gauge pressure. So you have the gauge pressure is equal to P absolute minus with your P ATM. So in thermodynamics, P absolute is almost always used, and it is denoted as P absolute pressure, which is ABS. Like other pressure gauge, the gauge used to measure the air pressure in an automobile tires, like what you have in here, reads the gauge pressure. Therefore, the common reading of, let's say, 32.0 psi indicates a pressure of 32.0 psi above the atmospheric pressure. So you have a pressure gauge over here and it reads 32, meaning that it is from here to here. At a location where the atmospheric pressure, let's say about 14.3 psi, the absolute pressure in the tire must be added with 32 and 14.3. So let's say we have the atmospheric pressure value is 14.3 psi, and the gauge reading over here is somewhat 32.0 psi. So what would be the absolute pressure? Now that we have P gauge plus with your P ATM, so it's going to be 32.0 plus 14.3. Now your absolute pressure is actually 46.3 psi. And this absolute pressure that you get is the value that we always use in your thermodynamics relations, where you will see later on that you are going to use this PV is equal to MRT. So the P value that you have here is actually this P absolute.